All right, so we're gonna show off the Shred Druid Wolf. You're gonna need Tempest Roar and Gibbous. They're integral to the build. I run a max Glee too, and then like damage reduction, your typical extended Grizzly Shred. You're gonna need this to do your AoE damage, and then you're gonna need the Dashing Shred poison one too to enhance your poison damage. So yeah, those are important aspects. Hurricane is active to do your shape-shifting. Critical strikes increase your attack speed. You can swap the critical strikes with Shred, deal percentage damage up to your Ami to increase your AoE damage. Some people do that. I'm still sticking with Grizzly Rage on my Ami for the bonus. But yeah, typical exploit for vulnerable, werewolf, earth and sky. You might be able to swap that out. Spirits and Fang and Claw. It's the same as the Wernado build, but you have to redo your tree, your skill tree. It's pretty simple. Look up a build. I just wanted to show off how quick it can be ran, and I'm not even like min-maxed yet, but I'm enjoying it more than the Wernado. That seems faster to run people for now. The fall off is the single target. Like your single target, you'll see it's slower than the NATO, but you need to dodge and reproc, or you need the minions to spawn to really make it much stronger. But what some people will do, they'll run auto toggle for the skills, and you can right click and just let it go, and your character will just do everything for you. It's in the options setting. You just right click and it'll literally just shred wherever your mouse is. A lot of people are doing that. I like to spam my HOW and my other abilities, but I can see why people are doing it. When my build's min-maxed, I may do it just to like easy mode, Hell Tides, and these. But until season 1, I'm just power leveling for gold, just stacking gold. I don't really know what else to do. I don't want to get any more characters to 100. I have an Ice Source 100 and now my Druid, which I've done 3 builds, and I have all the kits for Pulverize, Wernado, and now Shred. But obviously you're going to run Hurricane, plus the Shred gloves with attack speed, crit damage, crit chance, vulnerable, the typical stuff. Look up a build. This has been shown off 1,000 times. I'm just showing mine off too because I'm enjoying it more than Wernado. It's single target, not as good, but Wernado's great. I was enjoying it, but this is just faster, hands down. But I'll show you where it falls off. This is a 4-man group, me solo, and a tier 54 burrows. They can loot at their own risk already. It's on them. So yeah. Supposed to stay in spawn, but you know, some people are they just want to run around. I'm not going to waste my time reviving. But yeah, not much else to say. You just right click spam 1 or whatever your bind is for HOW, and then make sure your Hurricane and Cyclone armor are up. Some people run Poison Creeper. I'm not utilizing that. I might look into it in the future. I don't know if that's will help your single target or what that'll do. All the elites are cleared. We got some people just running around and dying because they want to loot, whatever. It's at their own risk. It's not a full clear, so whatever. But yeah, your skill tree, you're doing the Grizzly Rage transfer, Hurricane, everything's the same. You have to look up a build to look at the passives, but you're obviously going to go in Venom, some Sustain. I'll show it off more in depth here, as you can see. Toxic Claws. Just follow a build, like your Fortify passive. It's all, you know, they're all over the internet. Some people tweak them here and there. I might do my own tweaks. I already have a little bit. Whatever works best for you. I'm not the first to do this build, and a lot of the big influencers on Diablo are not the first to do it either, but everyone's covering these builds, so I figured I'd join in, and something I enjoy. I'm definitely not the original, but as you can see, it's super powerful, and the fact you can leap, which acts like a teleport, you know, through the entire map just makes it so strong for speed. And I will show you where it does fall off. And if you min-max, this will get quicker. And there may be some tweaks to make this faster. But I use my alt. And until he spawns mobs, I dodge. And because the proc goes off when you leap in, right? You can sit and spam. It's just a little slower. So I run the 3 dodge boots. And then when he runs, when you scale with him, you'll do a lot of damage as well. But when minions spawn around him, that's where your AoE damage comes in and it cripples him. Tornado's faster here, but this gets to him way faster, so this is much better. Just dodge, right click, dodge, right click. That's the best way to single target. I mean, when there's minions around him, it's not so bad. But yeah, that's the shred build. Just look up a build. I'd show more in depth the passives, but it's sort of common sense, and you can follow right from the screen, you know. I run plus armor on legs. These two are essential. These two aspects. And then Grizzly Rage in my army, you can swap these. Duration of Grizzly 5, you want a perfect roll for that. Obviously Tempest Roar, if you don't have that, keep grinding. Some people are having horrible luck with Tempest. But we did not pass the party lead. But yeah, that's the build. I showed off a run, and take it easy.